In 1925, a British explorer walked into the Amazon, looking for a lost city of gold. He was never seen again. Neither was his son. Neither was his son's best friend. No wreckage, no campsite, no bodies. Just a letter. And then, nothing. April 1925, Cuiabá, Brazil. Colonel Percy Fawcett sets out on his final expedition. He's 57 years old, and he's been chasing this same obsession for over a decade. A lost city he calls Z, hidden somewhere in the unmapped jungle. With him, his son, Jack, 21 years old, and Jack's best friend, Raleigh Rimmel. Two Brazilian laborers start out with him. They turn back early. Fawcett doesn't. By late May, the group reaches a familiar clearing, a place Fawcett had named Dead Horse Camp years earlier, after he was forced to shoot his own horse there. From Dead Horse Camp, Fawcett sends one final letter to his wife, Nina. He tells her Jack is doing well. He tells her not to worry. Then the three of them walk into the jungle, and they never walk back out. Here's the detail almost nobody notices. In that last letter, Fawcett gives his wife the coordinates for Dead Horse Camp. They don't match, not even close to the coordinates he'd recorded for that same spot years before. Fawcett wasn't careless. He was one of the most precise surveyors of his generation. Decades of mapping borders across South America. A man like that doesn't misplace a coordinate by accident. Which means either he made the only mistake of his career at the worst possible moment, or he changed the numbers on purpose. Historians still argue about why. The leading theory, Fawcett didn't want anyone following him. He'd failed twice already. If this was his last shot at Z, maybe he didn't want to be found until he'd found it first. Theory 1. The jungle killed them. Disease, starvation, an accident with no witnesses. It's happened to other expeditions in that exact region, before and after. Theory 2. Local tribes killed them. Some of Fawcett's belongings surfaced years later. His signet ring, his compass, passed hand to hand out of the jungle. But no one ever confirmed how. In 1952, a Brazilian anthropologist claimed he'd found Fawcett's remains, and that a nearby tribe had confessed to killing him. The bones didn't match. Case reopened immediately. Theory 3, the strangest one. Fawcett found what he was looking for, and didn't come back on purpose. He'd talked for years about starting a colony deep in the jungle, cut off from the world he considered corrupt. Some of his own letters half support it. Nobody has ever proven any of the three. More than a dozen expeditions went looking for Fawcett over the following decades. Several of them vanished too, or came back with nothing. Here's the detail that makes this stranger than a simple disappearance. Later that same year in 1925, a different group of explorers stumbled onto real ruins in that same stretch of jungle. An actual lost settlement, buried under the canopy that nobody had documented before. It wasn't Z, but it was proof that something like Z might actually have been out there all along. Fawcett spent his whole life being called a fantasist for believing the Amazon could hide a lost civilization. Modern archaeology has since found dozens of them. Nobody knows what happened to Percy Fawcett, Jack Fawcett, or Raleigh Rimmel. No bodies, no campsite, no confirmed last sighting, just a set of coordinates that don't add up, and a jungle that's kept every other secret since. If you've got a theory, I want to hear it. Drop it in the comments below. Subscribe to see more videos like these and help the channel grow.